1, 2, testing, 1, 2. And good afternoon, and welcome to the Olympia Center. Unfortunately, we have had some difficulties. As you can see, I am in the ring tonight, or this afternoon, however. I am in Orlando, so we are trying to make things for this. Pope Francis, I was going to say, we're glad we're going to have. It's already jumped on a 2-0 lead, thanks to the backbone and structure of the Pope Francis Cardinals. Now let's see if they can do the lead, and Mr. Adder himself, Josh Ivy, will try to get something going. Ivy with trying to make a play there, trying to shake and make it over to O'Leary. It'll cross around. Cardinals going to look for before they can do anything. Well, as it went out of play. Prep bringing you live games all season long. So happy we could be your mate. 2 workers for us today down there at the Olympia, making sure you can see this game. Hope Prep here as always. As Josh Ivy will take the for Pope Francis. Trying to work it around, and Pope Francis goes back to the point. Was trying to find it, but couldn't. Braintree could be trying to do something up the ice. They'll just clear it in, maybe get some fresh legs out of the card. Now do something. Already a goalie change for Pope Francis. So Nick Ritchie in the game for the Cardinals. 8:38 left to go here in the opening period of play. Cardinals looking around, trying to find the shirt all the way back down the Braintree, trying to do something. He can't go home. That net is off its bearings, and we'll have a whistle and a stoppage of play. Again, folks, Pope Prep, mind looking for content like this that we produce every single day of the week. We do apologize for our early technical difficulties. First time ever we've had a remote broadcaster today. Glad that we can be able to bring you this game. Face-off's going to be held just outside of the Pope Francis. Cardinals going to try to work it around. Some nice passing. Cardinals looking for it. Braintree trying to get there as well. Fight for the puck. Pat Fitzgerald to get there. And now the Cardinals have it, trying to do something. Here's Fitz trying to work it in. Cardinals looking for Michael trying to make a play. Cardinals trying to find. So he can't find. Brady will eventually try to take it up the ice. Here they come. Something against Dylan Shea. Cardinals still going to look for it. Nothing going there for Pope Francis. Again, folks, we really do thank you for joining us today as we try to conclude 2022. 2023 on the way. So we'll try to give you a better experience even next year. Ha ha ha. I could make a little joke as well. Cardinals going to look for it. Here they come trying to do something. Here's Jake Petey. Petey trying to fire a shot. Nothing there. Cardinals still going to look for it. But eventually the Wamps will try to take it. Last year, we saw a thriller at the MIAA Center. Braintree was able to beat Pope Francis, stun the Kings, defending national champions at that time they were. So the Cardinals looking for some revenge today. Up 2-0 already. Looks like it's going to be a nice day for some revenge. Cardinals looking for it, trying to stuff it in on the wraparound his patch. He cannot. That puck will be worked all the way down the ice, and it will be an icing. So we'll have into the Braintree zone. What a scene here this afternoon at the Olympia Ice Center. Place is packed. Heard it's been pretty warm up there in Massachusetts this week. Of course, right when I leave and head down for vacation, it's nice up there. Cardinals win the faceoff. Here's Zach Buffone. Zach to Jake Cardinals trying to fire a shot. That one was blocked. That one's going to hurt tomorrow. Cardinals still trying to fire with Latrobe, but he misses the net. Cardinals mine O'Leary behind the net. a play, trying to find it. Here it comes to the point. Here's Zach phone. Zach going to try to fire a shot. Nothing going for Pope France. Pope able to get back, however. Here they come. Nice tape pass. Jarrell will put it in. Try to let the legs go down there and get it. Ryan O'Leary trying to find it. O'Leary having a hard time doing anything with it. Here's Josh Ivey. Ivey looking around. Cardinals trying to set up a one-timer with CJ Watrova, but nothing was there. Cardinals still work. Here's Josh Ivey moving it back to the point. Cardinals trying to fire a shot again. Nothing there. So Braintree trying to bounce back in this one down in the 2-0 hole early on in the opening period of play. Trying to work it up the ice more. Here they come. Going there. Cardinal back. Nothing there. Yeah. Have like McGrath. Looking for it. Cardinals trying to find it. Pass. Fitz trying to get there, but can't. Bulldog trying to get back there. Sandwich time for the Braintree player. Here they come. Trying to work something up the ice for the Cardinals. Get back there comfortably. Cardinals still trying to do something up the ice. Cardinals looking for it. Trying to just get something going here tonight. And 2-0 lead that they have tonight. Afternoon matinee here today. Tonight, again, folks, that's what Florida does to you. Cardinals going to look for it. Colin Foyle trying to get back there for Pope Francis. Foyle trying to make the play. Find it up. Eventually get under that one. Oh, the nice draggers. You'll just try to do something. Nothing going there for Braintree. Cardinals going to try to work it up the ice. Here they come. Braintree eventually did close the door. Shea trying to keep it alive, but that one deflects out of play. Whistle will blow. This team is going to be fun, folks. Can't wait to watch them in the new year of 2023. We face off down deep in the Braintree zone. Peach Moss, so the forwards out for Cardinals trying to find it. Trying to do something there was PD. It'll wrap around the net. Trying to fire something as Pope Francis, but nothing going once again. Braintree trying to just close the door. 4:38 to go now in the opening period of play. Petch trying to get down there, trying to do something. Here's Pope Francis. Here's Moss. Except look at the race. He was offsides. Now, there were a lot of questions this offseason about who was going to step up for Pope Francis and be the netminder. But Vinny Maggi this year has really stepped in between the pipes for Pope. We even need him. His assignment right now is the Francis Cardinals are up 2-0 early on. Cardinals going to look for it, trying to find something on the back end. Is Zachary. Zach trying to get back there. Braintree just trying to fight hot. But nothing was going. The Cardinals just too much on the defensive side. Francis now working up the ice. Here's CJ Watrova. Watrova is offside. Still to remote aspect broadcast. So learning curve for me today. And 22 on a high note. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's Eve. 4-9 to play. Home fans happy with what they've seen so far. 2-0 is coming up. We'll have the first intermission report. We'll bring to you live here from Orlando, Florida, from West Springfield. So, 2 pieces, 1 game. Oh, the Pope. Here's Pope Francis. He's going to drop it off. Ivy shot. Skip side of the boards. Braintree will try up the ice. Just trying to do something. Trying to get something going on the offensive side. 2 shots on goal for them. So he's just trying to play it in. Looking for trying to get there. So just trying to back to the point. Trying to find Zach the phone. Braintree will try to take it. Well, the last line of defense for Pope Francis is they luckily then just trying to get some out. I'll work back all the way to the defensive zone. We get our looking at look here this evening, or this keep saying this evening. I got to get that vocabulary right here as the stoppage on the ice. 3:11 to go. Period. Cardinals Cardinals trying to find it. His got it. Down. Point foil. Bulldog trying to get one in, but eventually Braintree was up to the assignment. They'll clear it up the ice here. The chip into the zone, get to the puck, but eventually Francis is there. Just too much is the Cardinals attack. Cardinals still trying to do something, trying to get it back. Coming out of his net there was Mr. Ritchie. Cardinals working up the ice once more. Here's Pope Francis just trying to work it in. Cardinals trying to fire a shot with Mike McGrath. Save. Rebound. Cardinals still trying to find it in, and they can't. Wow, Cardinals coming out with a bang here this after 17 on the opening period. Cardinals on the high note. Looking forward, here's Petch. Headback. Swag. A shot. Oh, can't stuff it home. Nice looking opportunity from Petch, but he unfortunately could not stuff it. Cardinals get the defensive side now. Braintree just trying to do something. Cardinals trying to keep it alive. They do, but unfortunately, they can't any longer as the referee has decided to blow the whistle. Let's see what we have here. It's a stoppage. Line still on the ice. Cardinals just trying to work it in, trying to do something on the forecheck. Francis Moss Carney trying to get in there. Can't. Braintree left side come. Cardinals trying to get back in the defensive end. Braintree trying to get back on the board, trying to cut it to a one-goal game, one-goal deficit. Again, folks, last year, around the 16, that was a great game, and unfortunately, Cardinals came up on the losing ends. Oh, boy, we have a 2-on-1. Here they come. Carney. Last year, a great game. Cardinals trying to avenge the loss they had. Looking good so far. 1:17 to go now in the opening play as we have a clock 8 shots on Pope. Seen on the ice thus far. Working in, here they come. But eventually, Pope Francis was back there. Here come the Cardinals once more. Trying to move with CJ with stopping on O'Leary. O'Leary shot. I believe that one got blocked by Braintree. Braintree still get up, trying to just clear it out, trying to not Cardinals going to the locker room with a 3-goal lead. Braintree looking to do something on the trying to find it. Braintree trying to clear it out, and they eventually do. Tick, tick, tick time. Cardinals will try to get something to end this first period. Big hit by Josh Ivey. Wow. Josh Ivey here, a lot of expectations on him. Had a nice junior season, trying to end the senior season, trying to do everything for this team. Cardinals trying to do something. Closing seconds of the first period now. Cardinals just trying to get back there before we can have anything else. That will almost do it. Have time for a quick play here if you're Braintree. Less than 5 seconds to go. Trying to fire it in on goal. Shot, save, Ritchie, rebound. Braintree trying to stub it home, but they cover up once again. Little skirmish in front of the net there. But eventually, Pope Francis will settle down, make the play. We have 4 seconds left now. Period. PD will take the face off for Pope, trying to win it cleanly. He can't. Look out. Braintree closes that shot, hits the glass. With first period. Clock hits stars. Pope Francis up by a score of 2-0. So nice job here from Pope Francis. Good start to the day. Coming up, intermission more here on Pope Prep. Can't wait to get to you live. Stay tuned because this is where the champion play. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to resume here live from West Springfield at the Ice Center. 2-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. Moss Carney, Ryan O'Leary itching anyone in that first period. You can see the Ryan O'Leary one anytime, anywhere here on Pope Prep. Unfortunately, we're not able to catch the Moss Carney goal due to some technology difficulties down there at the Ice Center. So we are ready to go. Again, folks, we'd like to thank the Olympia Ice Center and the Tab family for letting us use their rink and the press box for us to be able to bring you this content right here on Pope. 2-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. Rematch from last year's round of 16. It's gone just fine for them thus far. Shots on goal 8-4 in favor of Pope Francis. Then that afternoon for the. We're just about set and ready to go here for the second. We'll pause 30 seconds for station identification and continue with today's broadcast, the final one of 2022. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Period underway from the Olympia Ice Center. Cardinals trying to do something here to start us out in the second period, trying to work it around, trying to shake and bake, and we are off and running here. The Olympia Ice Center final broadcast of 2-2, last broadcast to end the 2022 year on. It's been a great season, great year for us here at Prep. Braintree trying to get back into this one. Cardinals this one. Nice check thus far, getting pucks on net, trying to make Braintree make some mistakes. Cardinals have done an excellent job thus far. Cardinals trying to keep up that excellent pace they got in the first period, trying to work it up here in the second period with PD and Petch maybe, but they can't do much there. It'll be worked back to Jake Terrell, moved over to Zach the phone. Zach trying to clear it in over to Moss K. Here's Moss trying to move it in, trying to find PD. PD just going to try to use a body, trying to make a play. Cardinals trying to get some fresh legs onto the ice. Coming on. Ziggy's going to try to help him out. So they're trying to move it around. Trying to just find the puck there. Zach just trying to do something there. Nice hard-working play there by Zach. Cardinals trying to just play on the defensive side now. Trying to get back. Trying to use the button. They do. Look for it with CJ Watroba. Around Pope Francis just trying to get there. And that one will head behind the net. Braintree just trying to take it in, trying to move it back to the point they do. Nice passing, trying to fire a shot, deflected to the side. Braintree trying to take it and wrap around in the net, but again, Ziggy was in there and able to close the door quickly. Zach still trying to make a play along with Jake Terrell. Terrell get the puck back. The foot down to the point, still trying to fire it in, but eventually it'll be the Cardinals covering up, and eventually it is Nick Ritchie who covers up for Pope Francis. Trying to preserve out is Nick Ritchie thus far, doing an excellent job today. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in. We remind you to like and subscribe to our content. We produce content like this every single day of. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like this content. Cardinals looking for it with Colin Foyle. Here they come, trying to do something. Just Matt Bullducks just going to try to work it up the ice. Cardinals trying to get there, but before they can, it is an icing. It'll be soft. Zone with 15 to go here in the second period. Face off for Pope Francis. I don't look for it. Top line on the ice. Cardinals looking for him is Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary just trying to work it up the ice. Here they come. Cardinals trying to do something. O'Leary over to Watroba. Watroba trying to find Josh Ivy, but eventually Ivy getting there. I make the play with Jarrell. Here's Josh. Ivy going to take it around the net. He's going to probably look around, trying to find something. Goes back to the point. Bulldogs trying to keep it alive, but eventually it is deflected out of play. We have a stop. Will be held just outside. Will be held inside. Okay, so the referees did a little switcheroo on me. It'll be held deep into the Framingham zone on that left point. So we'll be able to see Mike McGrath, Joe DeMichael, and the rest of these Pope Francis Cardinals. So interesting defensive pairing, Russ and Shea today. So interesting decision by head coach Brian Foley. Knows more, probably forgets more hockey than I'll ever know. So interesting to see, but we'll go with it. He knows it. Here's McGrath. McGrath trying to fire in something, but it was eventually blocked. Cardinals will try to get back there, trying to make the play as Russ. He comfortably does. Russ is going to take showing out the edge work. Cardinals trying to just work it up the ice. Here they come. Doing so, Mike McGrath. McGrath trying to make the play. Cardinals looking alive as McGrath works back. Cardinals going to look for it once again. Dylan Shea just trying to use the board to his leverage. Russ trying to get back there with the sea of Cardinals. Cardinals for it. Here they come, trying to do something. Hope looking for it. So just clear it in, try to get some fresh legs onto the ice. The line back onto the ice, so Petey, Kearney, and Petch all on the ice for this. Cardinals going to look for it again. Try and find it somehow, some way. Zach Buffone back there. Cardinals looking for it, trying to keep it alive is Pope Francis. Ziggy trying to make the play. Cardinals going to try to help out. Petch in the battle. Petch near those boards. They'll just slap it in. Trying something to Petey. Framing out behind their net. Shaking they are, trying to look for something up the ice. They turn it over quickly. Cardinals will just dump it in. 12 and change to go now in this period. Cardinals looking forward again. Cardinals trying to find something on the defensive side. Look out there. Zach almost lost an edge. Braintree just trying to fire it in any way they can, but they can't. 12:39 to go now. Trying to add on is Petey. Petey trying to make it. Got a little bit held up there by Braintree. No ice. Braintree trying to move it up again. Here they come. Braintree trying to do something. Brain look it in, but eventually hope for that. Here's Josh Ivey. Ivey, you got to look out. Ivey trying to cut it. He'll stop on a dime. Look around. Ivey trying to do something. Cardinals still looking for it. Petch trying to get in there to make a play. Ivey is want to get in there. The puck will be sealed high. And that one, here comes Framingham. They have a good shot. Framingham, fire it in. But Nick Ritchie made. What a stop there by Nick. Cardinals again. Here they go trying to do something. Framingham trying to do something as well. Crunch time, says Matt Bolduc. Cardinals going to look for it with Watrova. He scores! C.J. Watrova puts it in. And just like that, Pope Francis want to go. The man who leads Pope in goals this year, just like that, he adds one more. 3-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. C.J. Watrova adding on for Pope Francis. And just like that, it is 3-0 Pope Francis. We thought we were going to get a game here, and thus far, the Cardinals have taken it to them. I think they just put another one. The camera's not there. They have, and just like that, it is nothing. Four nothing is the lead for Pope Francis. Man, oh man, what a game this has been. Brody Gowan puts it in for Pope Francis. 4-0 is the lead. Wow. So 4-0 in a blink of an eye. Braintree, the Wamps, we thought we were going to get a rivalry game, but we haven't gotten it thus far. Amazing stuff here today at the MIAA. That puck will be deflected out of play. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Or do we have a timeout, or will they move it? Okay, so they'll move it in. So it'll be a face-off on that right side. Cardinals able to win it back. Cardinals just going to look for it now. Here they come, trying to do something. Zach Pavone just trying to keep it alive for Pope Francis. Petey's going to try to help him out. Cardinals going to try to move it up. Here they come, maybe on a 2-on-1. Petey's just going to try to slide it in the patch. Nothing going there. Cardinals are firing for it, trying to fire a shot. Trying to go wraparound style as Pope Francis, but eventually all lanes are cut off by Framingham. I keep saying Framingham, it's Braintree, folks. I am totally off right now. Orlando, Florida, that'll do it to me. Braintree will cover up. They'll stop the clock. Well, the face-off deep into the Braintree zone. It'll be Ryan O'Leary taking the draw for Pope Francis. Trying to move it over. Cardinals just trying to do something, trying to add on that they had built here this afternoon. O'Leary trying to get back there for Pope Francis. He does. Watroba trying to do something as well. It's worked over to O'Leary. Cardinals trying to work ice once again. O'Leary, bad pass. That one's taken away by Framingham, but they eventually pass it right back to Pope Francis. Cardinals just trying to keep it alive, trying to do something. Here's Josh Ivy. Ivy trying to work it in. O'Leary trying to just work it up the ice. Oh, that is a big there. Framingham leaving him out. Wow, big hit there on CJ with a top goal scorer for Pope Francis as the Cardinals will try to fire a shot. It's Bolduc who had a nice opportunity for Pope Francis but couldn't stuff it home. Watroba trying to do the same. Eventually that one was taken away by Braintree. I keep saying Framingham. I have no idea why. Braintree trying to do something now up the ice. Here they come, trying to do something. Braintree just trying to keep it alive, trying to make a play. Eventually cut it off. The defense, the goaltending this year for Pope has been stellar. Vinny Maggi has been carrying the boatload of that this year for Pope. Nick Ritchie has stepped in as well. Cardinals trying to do something, trying to fire it in, trying to keep it alive. They can't. Braintree will try to work it the other way. Trying to do something. Cardinals just trying to just chip it in. Pope Francis in the back end. They got it. Russ will just chip it in. But pass is eventually blocked by Braintree. Braintree will try to work it in now, trying to make the play they are. Shea just trying to just sum up the ice once again. A bit of a turnover battle here this far in the second period. 8:48 to go now in the second. Coming up, you got the second intermission report. Bringing you live here from West Springfield and Orlando, Florida. That's all up. Intermission report. Just trying to do something. Here's DeMichael. DeMichael trying to center one out in front. Can't find work it in, but Zach wasn't. He takes a slide into the Braintree. Cardinals will look for it once again. Cardinals just trying to keep it alive. They do. Cardinals looking around. Foyle will move it in, but eventually go right to Braintree. They'll try to keep it going up the ice, trying to get on the board in this one. Shut out thus far. Nick Ritchie preserved that thus far nicely. Trying to get in there with Petey. Cardinals using the nice play, using the body nicely, trying to find but eventually it was swallowed up by Braintree. They'll try to work it in, but Zach's just too much on the defensive side. Zach Buffon, the junior, having another nice season for these Pope Francis Cardinals. Third year on the varsity squad. Cardinals looking for it. Foyle. Well, let's move it over to Zach. Here's Zach. Just keep it alive. He does. Cardinals trying to move something. Here's Zach. Maybe chip it in. That's a little hit there. Moving it over to Petch. Nice pass. Petch just trying to keep it alive for Pope Francis. Just trying to put a puck on that maybe. But eventually it's Braintree who will come out of it and play. They may have a chance here. Braintree just trying to fire thing. A shot. Save made. Braintree trying to work it back now. Braintree just trying to do something. Cardinals have had a nice defensive effort this far. Trying to keep as we go deep into the second period. A lot of ice time here. Cardinals going to look for it again. They've got it. Working around the boards. Bolduc just trying to work it up to Ivy. Here's Josh Ivy moving it around. Petch trying to get there as well. Petch trying to make the play deep into the Braintree zone. I don't know why I keep saying Framingham. My apologies to the people. Wow, what is going on here? Cardinals, look for it. Here's Bulldog. Working it nicely. O'Leary. Bulldog trying to do something. Cardinals just trying to keep it alive. Here's Sean O'Leary. O'Leary having a hard time at the edge. I mean, we have seen at least 6 trumbles and falls today here on this ice. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, I know it's a little hot there, but maybe the ice is just not up to par. It's interesting to see. Here's O'Leary. O'Leary just trying to work it out of the zone. Cardinals will try to help him out. Watroba trying to make the play. Can't for long. Braintree just trying to do something, but it's eventually taken in by Ritchie. Cardinals will work it up the ice nicely. Here they come. O'Leary, Ivy on sides. He does, but eventually Braintree will try to take it up the ice, and here they come. Trying to do something down 4-0. That's shot. Goes just to the right of the net. Cardinals going to look for it once again. Here's Bulldog. Bulldog behind it. He's passing. Tate got it. Here they come, just trying to do something here, but eventually Braintree will get under it and try to move it up the ice, just trying to steer clear of the Pope Francis attack. Taken down on the ice after a good effort there was Mike McGrath. Battle for the puck. It'll work back to the point. Cardinals trying to keep it alive. They do, but I think that was offsides. Was that the call here? Okay. So Pope Francis could not keep it in at the point. Offsides call. Face off. Coming up. Trying to do something. Cardinals just trying to play it in. Dylan Shea will do just that. Again, we have another stoppage. I believe that one deflected out of play. Cardinals trying to get back in the defensive ends now. Trying to make the play there at the point. Was back. Here's Shea. Shea just trying to work it in. Cardinals going to work. Eventually, just trying to move it up the ice. Cardinals trying to use the play with a stick. Here's Nick Ritchie. Ritchie over to Dylan Shea. McGrath trying to do something as well. Cardinals looking back in the defensive ends. Here's a shot. Braintree tried to fire it. He'll try to fire from the point, but another save made by Ritchie. Ritchie coming up big today for Pope Francis. Russ just trying to keep it out of the zone for as long as he can, trying to work it up the ice. It'll go back to Dylan Shea. He must be tired. But been on the ice. As called, Cardinals will get fresh legs onto the ice. So desperately line change. They just iced the puck. 4:02 now to go in this second period. Face off in the deep end of the Cardinal zone. Braintree just going to try to find something. That was not that great, as the Cardinals will try to work it up again. They'll deflect that up once more. Stop it. The ice. 3 to go in this series. Have to be impressed with what we've seen from Nick Ritchie. Made some nice saves this afternoon, and he's shown up for Pope Francis. Cardinals trying to get on the defensive ends. That shot got blocked. Zach Buffon trying to get back there for Pope Francis. Cardinals looking for it. A little bit of a scary situation here. I believe we're going to have a penalty. We'll scrap after the play as well. So let's see what our official down on the ice says. Ritchie again with another huge save for Pope. 4-0 hockey game. Let's see who's going in the box. So it's going to be a Pope penalty. Okay. So we'll have Pope in the box. It'll be Colin Foyle heading to the box. So first penalty of the board. Power play coming up foreigners from Braintree. Olympia Ice Center, home to 3 rinks. The attention today on rink 1, where we're getting the battle of last year's round of 16. Braintree was able to take Pope revenge game. Pope Francis has done just that. Look, we'll try to just clear it up the ice. Trying to clear the Braintree power play. Trying to fire in something, trying to get a shorthanded goal maybe. So he will just work it over. Bolduc over to Zach the phone. Zach will just quickly work it back to Bolduc. Bolduc just trying to keep it out of the zone rather, and that was a bad pass. It was intercepted there by Braintree. Bolduc trying to try to make up for that pass. Braintree just doing something, everything they can, trying to get back in this one. Power play is a huge, good start for them. So he does. So Pope Francis, who are on the penalty kill. Cardinals will get some fresh legs onto the ice as well. Period coming to a close thus far. Intermission report. We'll bring it to you. We'll break down what we've seen through the first 2 periods. Break down and look forward to the 3rd period, and we will see the rest of the 2023 schedule, and we'll break down what we have for you coming up next week right here on Pope. About 2:30 to go now in this 2nd period. Cardinals still trying to just clear out and clean out that penalty by Colin Foyle. He's still in the box. Cardinals looking for it. Braintree's got it. Nice passing. Tape to tape they go. Trying to fire that one when we yank off the boards. Cardinals still looking for it once again. Russ just trying to clean it out. So Russ and Ziggy are the defensemen thus far. And here they come. 20 seconds on the PK. Cardinals trying to fire in the PD. Trying to, he'll just that and just trying to work it in. Just trying to clear as much time as he can. Petch on the ice as well. Petch just trying to do something. Cardinals looking for it. Moss Carney trying to get there as well. Can't. Cardinals will have to back up. 1 second left on the penalty, and we are back to 5-on-5 even strength as that shot. Did it go in? Hang on here. Just wait a second. Did that go in? The net went off its bearings. Let's see what the official. No goal. Okay, so no goal on the ice. That was awfully close to making it a 4-1 game. Great effort there by Braintree, but it results in nothing. Face off deep into the Cardinal zone, trying to add something before we hit the locker rooms for 2nd intermission. Cardinals to play, they will with CJ Woodrow. Move it in. Josh Ivy trying to get there as well. Cardinals has used a little board time there. Here's Ivy. Ivy trying to do something along with the other Cardinals. Battle for the puck deep into the Cardinal zone. Ivy still trying to get there. Cardinals just trying to find it, and eventually it'll be Braintree that comes away with it, but not for long. They'll just steer it over to that other side. About 1 minute to go now in this 2nd period. Cardinals trying to get back there. They can. Cardinals will look for it. Trying to set up a one-timer. Water bottle fell off, and they score! Again, what a pass by Josh Ivy. It's CJ Woodrow netting it once again. Bada bing, bada boo. That water bottle flew up into space. That water bottle flew right back to Braintree. It is 5-0. This game is out of control. CJ Woodrow doing it right for Pope Francis. Top goal we've seen thus far. That tic-tac-toe at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. CJ Woodrow having a stellar season thus far. In first line duties this season, he is living up to the hype for Pope Francis. 5-0 is the lead for the Cardinals. Trying to end the 2nd intermission, or trying to end the 2nd period, rather, on a high note, trying to go into the locker room with a shutout. Here they come. Maybe one last effort before we head to the locker rooms. Cardinals trying to play, trying to make it a 6-0 game. Cardinals looking for it. Scrap down there on that far left side. Put the stick down on the ice, trying to look for it. Then Michael will try to give him a helping hand. And it'll work back to the point, but Zach Buffone at the point can't hold it in. Here's Zach. With 10 seconds to go, he takes a big hit. Cardinals will just try to work it around. And that will eventually do it. So, the second period comes to a close. Pope Francis heads to the locker rooms with a 5-0 lead. Shots on goal thus far, 18 for your Pope Francis Cardinals, 11 for the visitors from Braintree. Rivalry game continues here from Pope Francis. Coming up, it's the second intermission report. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. Champions play. On Pope Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Section report. CJ Watroba today for Francis Cardinals. This season, I think, including today's stats, he is up to 8 goals now. He does in the third period. It could be a nice way to end 2022 for Mr. CJ Watroba. It's a good way to end 2022 with Pope Francis thus far. If you could put a pause on this game, you'd be happy. But we do have to play is the lead for the Pope Francis. Coming up, we got the third period live from the MIAA Center. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. Reminder, folks, to like this content, subscribe to our channel. We produce content like this every single day of the week. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. Champions play right here. The third period, where wins become losses and losses become wins, is next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about the third period play. It's been a nice day for the Pope Francis. To speak too loud live here from right outside. I'm going to be able to take a back so we can hear me about hockey game. But we're here, we're live, third period, just about to begin. Players doing some stretch, getting ready to go here for this third period. Nice day start to get some New Year's Eve. Holidays, family. Happy New Year's Day in advance. Tomorrow, I mean, think of any better way to start the new year than watching Pope Francis last year in the round of 16 and business on these Pope Francis Cardinals. That was an upset. Today is just business as usual, Pope Francis. We're all set and ready to go for the third period. Your Braintree here just trying to get something going, taking into the new year. This, I mean, it's all you got to score quick though if you want to have any chance of winning this hockey game. Afternoon matinee. Love to do it on Prep. Fans getting back into their seats. Third period rolls on. Pope Prep champions play here. Cardinals going to look for it. 5-0 is the lead. Braintree doing battle one from the Olympias. AJ Gonzalez, voice of the Cardinals, live with you on from Orlando, Florida. To start this third period of play, we'll have a face-off deep in the Braintree zone. Cardinals will try to get in the zone. The Petch just trying to do something there. Petch trying to keep it alive for Pope Francis. So is Petey. Petey going to look for it as well. Cardinal tag team there. The Cardinals can't hang on for very long. Zach Buffon at the point. Nice poach to keep it alive. But we work back to him. Ziggy's going to have to work quickly, do a little spinorama. Nice edge work there by Zach. A little bit over to Colin Foyle. Foyle just trying to do something, trying to work it around. Offsides is called. Clock will stop with 16:19 to go in the third period. today. Cardinals have been stars today at Olympia. They lead by the score of 5-0 thus far. Cardinals trying to add more before they can. Offsides is called once again. Repeated motion for us. It'll be a face-off held at that same exact spot where we were last time. Or wait a minute, will they do a change? They will. So that face-off will be held near the Cardinal zone on that right dot. Cardinals trying to win the draw with Ivy. It's work behind. Here's Bulldog. Bulldog is going to look forward again. Cardinals trying to do something. Here's Bulldog. Cardinals trying to do something. Here comes Pope Francis trying to work it up the ice. Here's Watrova. CJ to Josh Ivy. Looking around, trying to find something. Here's Pope Francis. O'Leary just going to try to keep it in. Cardinals looking for it, trying to fire a shot. Nothing much going for Ryan O'Leary. Cardinals looking for it with Ryan. But eventually, it'll be Braintree who takes it. They'll try to work it up the ice. Trying to get one in on these Pope Francis Cardinals. Sean O'Leary just trying to take care of business, trying to finish out this third period strong for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Cardinals looking for it. It's Bulldog. Matt Bulldog. Matty B just moving in. Cardinals going to try to fire a shot. That will deflect to the right side. There's those right boards. Going to try to give an effort, trying to make the play. Cardinals looking for it still. McGrath trying to get there, trying to make the play. Cardinals trying to find it. McGrath trying to get there as well. Cardinals trying to do something. Just trying to fire the shot on goal, but eventually it'll be Braintree. Trying to do something. Trying to just do a little shake and bake. Cardinals trying to make the play once again. Here they come. Eventually it'll be deflected out of play. Clock will stop. Face off. Francis, one. Here's Zach the phone. Zach going to try to work it up. That pass got picked off. Braintree just trying to handle it for as long as they can. They didn't handle it for that long. Cardinals going to look for it. Trying to make the play there. Pope Francis go now. In this third period, 14:05 to go in this game. Cardinals going to look for it. Trying to make the play is Pope Francis. Trying to find something there. They can't find anything. Braintree able to close the door quickly. Here's Ziggy. Well, stop on a dime. Nice move. Cardinals trying to work it up the ice. Carney trying to do a little toe drag and tap in, but before they could do anything else, and that comes off its bearings, clock will stop again. So they'll have to fix the netting. That was a good-looking pass there by Moss. Perfect little saucer pass over to Nick Petch, but unfortunately the net came dislodged. So Pope Francis, nothing to show. 0 is the ultimate show. Cardinals going to look for it, trying to fire a shot. Is trouble? He does, but it's eventually cleared out. The O'Leary trying to do something. He's taken down. That's going to be an all-day penalty. So penalty taken by Braintree. This game could get even more out of control. Trying to keep it alive. Pope Francis something. Here they come, looking around, trying to shake and bake. Here's Ziggy. Trying to move it in, trying to make the play. Here's Ivy. Ivy trying to do something. Ziggy moving it over. Cardinals going to look for it. Can't stuff it home. Cardinals going to try to keep it alive. He'll just try to clear it out, trying to kill off the penalty. Power play for Pope Francis rolls on. Here they come, trying to do something. Cardinals just going to try to work it up the ice. Here's C.J. Watroba. The main offensive attacking machine has been C.J. Watroba. Nothing another. Here it comes. Watroba trying to work it back to the point. Here's Zach Buffone. Buffone working it nicely. Cardinals trying to do something over to Ryan O'Leary. Here's Ivy. Ivy back to C.J. Watroba. The power play has been an ultimate fixture for these Pope Francis Cardinals this season. Trying to add Watroba, trying to find O'Leary. Here's Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary. Josh Ivy. Ivy trying to fire, but it goes just to the left of the goal. Cardinals able to keep it in. Nice toe drag there by Ryan O'Leary. O'Leary trying to work it over to C.J. Watroba. O'Leary again. O'Leary just cross it into the slot there. Trying to find Bulldog. Nothing's going. Bulldog again trying to fire. Trying to tee off. Nothing going once again. Cardinals going to look for it again. Here's Ivy. Cardinals just trying to calm things down. Ivy trying to fire a shot. Blocked. He gets it right back on his stick. Ivy trying to fire. Trying to beat the Framingham net by right side. I do that right shoulder, but can't. Zach Buffone's going to try to get her. Can he? Will he? Yes, he will. Cardinals will try to help him out as well. Cardinals going to look for it, trying to move it up the ice. They are trying to do something with 11:29 is Petch. Petch, can he go all the way? No. Save. That puck's deflected all the way near Bryce Russ. Power play over. We're back to 5-on-5. 11:15 now to go in this third period. Cardinals are going to look for it. Look here. Braintree trying to fire a shot. But Nick, a good effort from him this afternoon. He covers up once again. Save is made. Trying to close things out here this afternoon at the in rank 1. 5-0 is the lead. 11 minutes to go. Period. Wins become losses. Losses become wins. It's certainly looking like a Pope Francis win. If you were to take this one to Vegas, the odds would be enormously in favor of Pope Francis. Again, folks, like this content. Subscribe to our channel. We produce content like this every week. Champion. Cardinals trying to get down there before we do that. The whistle will be 0 o'clock. Fans packing the MIAA Center today. Our camera is closed off, so fans work through that and work around the MIAA Center. Trying to get back there, trying to make the play, trying to keep it alive. The Braintree zone. Pope Francis is trying to do something. Here they come. Here's Moss. Moss is trying to work it into P. The path was eventually off by Braintree. Braintree just trying to do something again. Fire a shot. Nothing going there. Cardinals still trying to make some heck of a 6-0 game here this afternoon. Pope trying to get there, trying to make the play. Marnie trying to get there. Cardinals still trying to make a play, trying to look up the ice. Here's Moss. Got it. Moss. Make a high with the shot. Goes just to the left. Trying to set something up. Pope Francis. Cardinals were the point. Here's full. Players down. For break. Shot by Foyle. Deflects. Cardinals trying to stuff it home again. Having a hard time doing just that. Cardinals looking for it once more. Here they come, trying to do something. Pope Francis looking around, trying to make a play, trying to shake and bake a bit. To go now in this third period. Cardinals going to look for it. Here they come. Goes back to the point to Colin Ford. Tee off, trying to do something. Here's Petch. Petch moving it over. Cardinals just trying to fire it in, trying to make it a 6 there for a second, trying to do this game on the remote from Orlando, Florida. Not the easiest thing in the world, but hey, we're trying to make it work for you, the fans at home, the people. Cardinals trying to do something. Here's Ivy. Josh Ivy. Ivy trying to look back to the point. Cardinals trying to keep it alive, trying to make a play. Trying to do something there was Bryce Russ, but Senor Bryce was denied. Here's Bulldog. Bulldog trying to do something over to Josh Ivy. Ivy trying to set something up to Watroba. Can he? Will he? Watroba trying to stop on a dime. Watroba trying to stuff it in. Can't. It goes to Watroba again. Here he comes. Bulldog trying to fire a shot. And that one you go in. It did. Bada bing, bada boo. 6-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. Bulldog puts it in. And just like that, it is Pope Francis making it an even bigger lead today. 6-0 is the lead. Mr. Matt Bulldog putting it in. And man, oh man, Pope Francis adds on. 6-0 with 7:45 to go. We thought that the Wamps were going to come in here and give these guys a fight and have it close till the end. But nonetheless, the Pope Francis Cardinals have made it a 6-0 lead in that time span. Our scoreboard will be updated. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Cardinals trying to work it in once more. Here's Dylan Shea. Shea trying to work it up the ice. To Michael trying to find something. Cardinals looking for it again. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ trying to get on the defensive ends. Russ trying to do something. Cardinals trying to fire. Nick Ritchie trying to sort it out. Braintree tried to stub it home, but once again, the Cardinals' stingy defense stands up and makes the play. Cardinals need defense now. Trying to close this one out today on these Braintree Wamps. Wamps had a good opportunity, could not stub it home. Petch trying to make the play again. Here come the Pope Francis Cardinals trying to clear it up the ice. Here's Moss with 6:50 to go. Moss trying to set something up. Petch trying to fire it home. He cannot. Braintree now will try to work it the other way. Cardinals trying to make the play. Trying to have some hay there. Cardinals got to get back now. 2-on-1 setting up the other way. The shot, and they score. Braintree takes the 2-on-1, makes the Cardinals pay. Just like that, it is a 6-1 game. At the 6:36 mark, Braintree cashes in for the first time today. And just like that, it is 6-1 in favor of Pope Francis. So Nick Ritchie has had a solid afternoon for these Pope Francis Cardinals, but one little crack there in the foundation for Mr. Ritchie, and just like that, Pope Francis trying to get back. 6:25 to go now. In this period, Cardinals trying to do something. Cardinals trying to stuff it home. Watroba tried to get there. Cardinals will just try to keep it alive, trying to do something, but a save is eventually made by the visitors. Sorry about our technical difficulties, folks. Visitors trying to add another. Braintree just trying to do something. It's deflected all the way down the ice. Will it be an icing? No. Icing, or it will be. Okay, sorry. A little glitchy on my end. Icing is eventually called. Again, folks, we do apologize about the technical difficulties on our side of things, trying to get things figured out with the scoreboard. The Ethernet at the MIAA Center, not the best, but again, folks, we do thank the MIAA Center for graciously letting us go in and do some commentating and bringing you the best hockey in Western Massachusetts. Maybe some of the best hockey in all of Massachusetts as well. Cardinals trying to do something. Here comes Pope Francis trying to work it up the ice, trying to make it a 7-1 affair. Cardinals looking for it, grind for the puck, deep on that right side. Pope Francis trying to do something. Not much going there. The pedal to the metal now. They need a goal. That one's cleared all the way down the ice. Zach the phone will make the play. Just going to try to go wraparound style. Cardinals will try to work it up the ice. Cardinals going to look for it. PD line back onto the ice. Cardinals trying to find it. Here's Petch. Petch trying to fire a shot. Goes to the right of the goal. Moss is trying to work it around the wraparound around the boards. Cardinals going to try to find it on that left side. Cardinals try to keep it alive. They can't. Cardinals will try to set something up on the other way instead. Here's Moss. Moss trying to work it into PD. Nothing going there. And now it is the visitors that'll try to do something, but before they can, the referee's hand does go up. Offsides is called. Again, folks, we apologize about our scoreboard on the telecast. The score is 6-1 in favor of Pope Francis. Game is coming to a close. As you can see now with our scoreboard, Cardinals trying to do something here. Time ticking down in this one today. About 4 minutes to go. Cardinals going to look for it with O'Leary. O'Leary's just going to try to wrap it around somehow, somewhere, with a Watroba or Ivy. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back on the air. I can see the screen now. Man, oh man. Been some type of a day here today. Again, folks, we do apologize about our technical difficulties. Still trying to figure things out here today, this afternoon. 2:16 to go. 6-1 is the lead for Pope Francis. Trying to close things out here this afternoon at the MIAA Center. We have a whistle. Again, folks, we do apologize about the scoreboard. 6-1 it is. Nick Ritchie has held the post really well today for Pope Francis. Held the fourth down today for Pope Francis. Cardinals trying to move it in somehow, some way. Here's Ivy. Ivy trying to cut it to the net. Cardinals going to look for it. Cardinals trying to find something. Ivy trying to get there, trying to make the play. Here's Bolduck. Bolduck just going to try to close things out. Pope Francis is going to start the new year with a nice start to the season. And 2023 could be a good year for them, depending on what happens. Been a good start. Wonder how it'll finish this year. Or next year, actually. Getting a little fooled by the year 2022. Again, folks, I'd like to thank everyone that helped us along the way in the 2022 season, as 125 remains here. Everyone from Chris Sitnick and Caleb and Henry Huey. There are so many good people, but how could I forget about Andrew Serrazino and Mr. Jeffrey as well? The directors here at Pope Francis Prep on Pope Prep Productions have done amazing work for us this season, bringing us many different games. Again, folks, I do apologize about not being able to be in person today. Family vacation. 1 minute to go now here in this third period. Orlando, Florida. I've angered some of the golfers down here, coming to you live from a patio. So not many of the Pope Francis players, or excuse me, none of the golfers down here are very happy in Florida. So making a word from the hotel. Pope Francis trying to close things out. 40 seconds to go. Cardinals trying to do something, trying to make the play. Braintree trying to fire a shot. Nothing much going. The Pope Francis Cardinals. A great start to the season. 6-1. They are going to be victors today, as Braintree will try to fire a shot again. Nick Ritchie held down the fort nicely today for the Pope Francis Cardinals, and that will essentially put a wrap on things this afternoon. The clock hits double zeros, and that, it's a wrap. The Cardinals have won 6-1. The final score today from Pope Francis from the West Springfield Olympia Ice Center. 2022 was a phenomenal year. Again, folks, we do apologize about our technical difficulties today. We will try to figure things out in the future and be better in 2023. Teams will end the day on a handshake line and go and celebrate the new year on this New Year's Eve. That just about does it from the Olympia Ice Center. For all my great crew that have helped me out this 2022 year, I'm AJ Gonsalves, the voice of the Pope Francis Cardinals, saying so long from Orlando and so long from West Springfield. We'll see you better than ever in 2023. Good afternoon and Happy New Year.